cool, foggy, late August morning. Waiting on some gravel to be delivered for the foundation. Get around that. The dew just clinging to all these spider webs. Fall is here. Northwest Pennsylvania. I mean, yeah, we'll have more warm weather, but it is, I don't know, 45 degrees, 44 degrees, something like that. So, just waiting on the gravel guy to get here and we'll get started. Just sitting here waiting on the gravel truck. He's about a half hour late. Shouldn't be too much longer though. I talked to the office at the gravel pit. They said that he had left. The thing that they did say though is he left with his mechanic riding with him to listen to some noises. So I don't know, maybe he won't make it. We'll see. I think back then. Okay. Got our gravel. This is the down tree. Just pulled that out. We're gonna throw it over here. Changes the look over here a bit, but which is fine. It was gonna come out anyways. This one's gonna come out. Probably not pulling that today, but I need to get over to be able to put gravel on that side up that hill. And when I have a bucket full of this, it is super heavy. So it gets a little tippy, so I need to be careful to be able to approach straight on so I don't get off kilter. Picked up a shovel and a rake, and this stuff is not, you can see, this is called threes. You can see sort of the size of it here. This stuff is not easy to rake. So, all right, we're gonna hit it. There must be a hive somewhere around here because there are just a ton of bees. Now I've got a hive over on the other side of the property, but there's so many over on this side. I mean, and they're surrounded just like this. So these probably, I mean, you look at all those. Those are probably here in these woods somewhere. There's probably a hive pretty nearby. I mean, because I don't know if you can see it, but there's just a ton of bees, you know. Just a bunch of them. No, I think those are cone flowers, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Might be echinacea, maybe. Maybe it's too small. I don't know. Hey friends, just bought this solar panel multimeter. It's an Ellajoy EY1600W. Used it to test out a couple of panels for neighbor Jay. He's my neighbor here out in the country. He's working on some solar projects also. And I'm going to show you how to test a couple of solar panels here. It's pretty cool. It's towards the end of the day. I'm just going to throw this thing, you know, I'm going to test the 305 watt, I think it's 305 or 300 watt panel. And, you know, it's 6:43 p.m. So I don't expect it to grab a bunch, but let's throw it on and see how it does. Okay, so first of all, we've got these connected, hot and negative. This is a 305 watt JA solar panel. We'll flip it around here. So hold on, you're gonna go for a little ride. Okay. So it's not really angled perfectly with the sun. It usually takes a moment here to kick on. So we'll give it time to do that. All right, so it kicked on. The first thing it does during the test is it's looking at, well, let's hit auto here. It's going to test volts. And then you can see right now, like I say, the sun's really low. It's only pulling in 0.49 amps, 19.2 watts. The sun's really low. You can see where it's at there. So let's see what it pulls here. Sun is quickly going down. Yeah, 14 watts, 0.59 amps. We could probably watch the sun go down behind that hill. All right, pretty cool though. Got our solar stacked up back there. Stuff getting close. Some pretty cool projects coming up. Keep an eye out. Getting this delivered. Okay, it's a fantastic fall day. I don't know, it's probably about 58 degrees, and we're getting ready to put in the solar mount that we're going to put all the panels on. It's a design that I saw a fella online do. I'm going to modify it a bit, of course. Should be fairly inexpensive, and when I say inexpensive, I've probably spent about $500 on materials or so to mount 12 racks, and so we'll see how it comes out. But gorgeous day. I hope we can get these in and rolling before we lose too many of these. We got some sunshine today. It's supposed to storm a little bit later, possibly. So we're gonna get with it. So stick around. Okay, part two of the solar racking. This is homemade, inexpensive solar racking. And basically we have a line across the front here. That's 12 foot, 12 foot, 24 foot. Panels will actually extend out from the end of these about a foot on each side. And then we have rail that's gonna go down here. That's the next step. I'll be beginning that here in just a moment. But this should be able to hold 12 panels, and we'll probably get about close to 4 kilowatts up on this. So pretty excited. Keep following along in the journey. All right, we're gonna continue on with building the solar racking. I'll show it to you, flip the camera around here and show it to you just a moment. Beautiful day out today. Trying to get this in before the weather breaks. It is time change weekend, and we're out here working on this. So, yep. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you. Stick around. Like and subscribe. That I always forget to say that. So we're attaching the unistrut to the baseboard. We're leaving 6 inches of overhang so that we can fasten solar panels down here a little bit easier. And we've used some self-tapping number 12 by 1 inch long self-tapping bolts. And we've done the same at the top. So we'll carry this on at the right distance across the whole solar rack. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day in November, and we're out here at the land trying to get the solar system, started. We've got parts coming in today, so yeah. Sorry for that interruption. It was a good interruption though. My neighbor Jay came over, and he said, "Hey, I want to give you a hand today," and we were able to get done with this solar mount. Just got a few things to tie up, but I'm going to give it a test here. I got to run home and grab the PV tester, and we're going to hook these things up and see what they're producing. But hey, many hands make light work. I'm thankful for neighbors, and so looking pretty good back there. Excited. Keep moving on the journey here, man. I've not hooked everything up wiring wise, but I want to show you sort of what we got going on here. So you saw it in process from the back side. We'll zoom out. I put the panels at 42 degrees, which should be my best all year round based on the shortest day sort of calculation. We'll see how they do. I'm going to get them hooked up. I got to figure out how to run them. They're going to all get run serial, but I got to figure out how to run them so that hopefully both wires end up at the same end. So we'll see how we do that. Your finger was in the way of the lens.